You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do at this point will not really matter because your skin color has already confessed to the crime.
All right.
You have the right to an attorney who will try his hardest to see that justice is served, but a jury of your peers, aka our attorneys, will have him outmatched 12-1. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you free of charge because he is also on our payroll. Do you understand these rights as they have been read to you? Whoa, 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 don't move. I see you reaching for your 9mm wallet. I see you reaching for your .38 caliber inhaler. Whoa, I said don't move. Stop breathing. You're puffing up your chest. I feel threatened. Stop resisting arrest. Is that a weapon? Lay down. No, 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 no. Face down. No, no, no. Face ground. Bang. Pow. Oops, I did it again. I'm a pop star. No, I'm a pop star. No, I'm a cop star. No, by the time I get back to the precinct, I will be a rock star. Clap for 'em. I have more trophies with black names on them than BET award winners. Clap for 'em. I will probably be honored at the NYPD award dinner. Clap for 'em. They are going to throw me a parade. Clap for 'em, because when I clap for 'em, they go to the grave. Black boys' cries fall on deaf white ears. Black mothers' tears keep graveyard grass green. Black mothers' tears keep graveyard grass green. And black men's bones are the gavel with which judges finalize false convictions. Wake up, black boys. I wonder if black women feel closer to God because they're steady having to lay to rest their only begotten sons. I'm tired of going to funerals where babies are being buried in boxes bigger than the ones they used to put their toys in. I'm tired of not being able to say, see you later to my friends. We're steady practicing our goodbye words to each other. I'm tired of not being able to tell my girlfriend, let's wait until we're married. I'm scared she will walk down the aisle and see me in a box before she sees me in a tuxedo. I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired because I'm forced to stay woke in a society whose laws are written as lullabies to black people. I'm tired. I'm tired. I wonder if America will be alarmed when she wakes up and sees black folk ain't sleeping no more because the American dream is the African American nightmare. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired because I'm forced to stay woke. And if I finally go to sleep, I might stay asleep forever.
No, not that I knew of initially. That's the thing about systemic depression. It's like asking a fish if he's wet. Like,
Yeah.
don't really realize it. And it's not until you're in a predominantly white environment that you begin to realize that the things you thought were normal aren't normal. August 2 years ago, it doesn't even feel like 2 years ago, my brother Jacob at 15 was shot in a drive-by shooting. And he was not the intended target, so he was a casualty of violence in the city. It's just because of what I'm used to, you know. Like I used the fish analogy before. I don't think any fish is fearful of the shark, you know. It's something that they know is there and it's normal to them. It's predatory. So any fears that I had after the shooting, I've had prior that just was it coming into fruition. It's not like we're in any more danger now that one is dead, but you know we weren't any safer before because I'm just as much. You know, I came back to New Haven as a college graduate. You know, I beat the statistics. You know, there's a lot of people in my immediate environment who don't even have high school educations, but I'm not any safer. I'm any more safe. I'm not any less targeted because it could have just as easily been me. He was 15. He wasn't in a gang. You know, he was just a pedestrian, and that's the truth about people. And that's the funny thing about privilege, though, too. We go into this environment, and we're expected to put on this facade or this demeanor of safety and privilege, despite coming from environments where we're met with violence every day. So when I came back as an RA in the summer after my brother had passed, even though some people had known about it, there was still this blissful ignorance, like we're coming back from this nice summer and everything is great. So it's really funny thinking about how the code switching kind of comes into play, where you never know what somebody is facing, I guess, and tackling, and how they try to turn it off in a predominantly non-threatening environment. To be the week that my brother died, I went to actually in a freshman residence hall, and one of the RAs very casually was just like, "I don't want to go downtown Willimantic, I might get shot, ha ha." And her and the white resident were laughing about it as a joke, because to them it was so far off from reality. That getting shot is this hypothetical thing that they could laugh at, but for people like me, and residents like me too, that's the thing too. For people outside of that realm of power, because she was in a position of power, that's a reality that they would face. And hearing that, me hearing that at the time, was a blow. 2 years later, everything feels, the same. Everything feels, slowed down. So, the coping process is slow. And people say, well, you got to get over it. And I think that's something that's not considered, especially in a collegiate setting, where time slows down, things don't move forward, your mind slows. So, you have people in the inner city, in the urban community, facing death and loss and hardship every single day, and they're operating, I guess, at the same pace as everybody else, and nobody knows, even though their world is slowed down. I think that's saying so much for every college student who's facing something, not just college students of color, but particularly the ones of color, black and brown students who they cope every day with the pains and stings of death on a collegiate setting, and they're kind of ostracized or set apart, or at least given a slap upside the head for not being as fast or precise as their white colleagues, when in actuality they're operating like they are, which is a steady pace, while their entire world is slowed down. So, for example, my freshman year, I joined an a cappella group at the school, and the first thing they said when they found out I was from New Haven was if I witnessed a shooting. Or when they found out that the school I went to was James Hales High School, they asked if people come in with guns every single day. That's stupidity. We're dealing with a populace who's privileged and in power, and this isn't just students, this is faculty as well, and administration as well, who are ignorant. So some of them, 1 in 3, are saying, hey, whoa, I'm surprised that this is real. And then the other 2/3 are saying, this can't be real. We're all held to the same standard. So that divide in college campuses is very real, and it's very hurtful and very hindering to students of color who are already coming in with systemic and socioeconomic disadvantages. But let's even just go into this idea that, everyone's coming in on the same playing field. That ignorance and that stupidity together still makes it so that the environment that students of color who may come from privileged backgrounds, may come from suburbs, may come from Fairfield or Windsor Locks, and never have to deal with the troubles of the urban environment themselves, they're still held to the standard that that's what their background is. And that's a hindrance. That drags them down. All the records of black achievement, black scholars and black collegiate experiences were erased. So they didn't have anything to look back on and say, hey, this isn't something new. And then they started equating success with whiteness. Mythos that people started walking depressed and upset. They don't know they're sick. They don't know they're afflicted. It's when they get out there in the world, the real world, working for white bosses and white schools and white teachers, that they're going to realize that they've had a knife lunged in their back all this time. That's when the real fight starts. For right now, of course you're going to say they're so strong, they're so powerful, these poor kids, because they don't know they're afflicted. And the ones that do don't know how to treat the wound. Not every variable is theirs to play. Not every variable is theirs to control.